Okay, another 2 over 3 episode. It's Saturday night. The red wine is flowing. I think I'm doing a better job of it than Ugo is, based on the last critique that we did. 5-minute clock, 4-minute bell. We're looking at 3 images from the same photographer. Ugo hasn't seen this particular selection, although he has prepared quite a few for me to tackle me with later on. But I'm making as much capital out of in the night, trying to catch him unawares. I'll watch him squirm and try to find something useful to say. I'm going to start the clock and reveal them to him now. Okay, and we've got 3 images by Misha Maslennikov from Russia. And I did one of Misha's, some time ago, some weeks ago, was a boy sitting at his desk in a classroom somewhere in Russia. Great colours, and I still remember that photo. It was a great image. Yeah. Okay, these 3 are black and white. We've got the first one called Pickerback. What do you think of this one, Ugo?
This hits me straight away. This is a terrific portrait. I love the shallow depth of field. I love...
the focus focuses squarely on her.
On her, it's wonderful. And look, things like the texture of her sweater and the catch lights in the eyes, the contrast between her head covering and the sky, the house or the church in the background. This is just a beautiful portrait.
I really do like the toning. I do like the shallow depth of field and the way that background has been rendered. I also like the way the horizon is coming up. It's kind of level with the tip of her nose. And there is texture in that sky in the background. It's not blown out. It doesn't appear to be. But it's really her the diagonal looking gaze that she's looking across the frame.
Almost follows the line of her shoulder, doesn't it?
She's not looking. She's obviously not looking at the camera.
No.
But we do get a kind of a window into her to an extent. I'm not really sure what that expression is, but I get a sense of. She's looking off at something, and
a little bit.
Is she pensive, or is she?
I don't want to say worried, but no, she's
thinking about it.
Something she's seen.
And like you pointed out, I think the texture in her sweater, or jumper as we call it here in Australia, is great. Great image, great, well toned, and I really like this one. Okay, the second one is Pocahontas or Pocahontas.
Possibly,
what do you think of this one?
What I like about this though is going from the left to the right hand side of the frame, just the shading and the light to darkness. I mean, lovely portrait. I love the light coming off her shoulder. I love the detail in the dress, her face as well, and then moving across as she's leaning over that ledge to that dark bokeh in the background. Again, really nice portrait. And even the detail in her hands.
I should say, while we're talking about this image, just for the listeners' benefit, Ugo is gesticulating wildly and punching, leaving fingerprints all over my screen as he points at things, and that's really helpful to the listeners. Not okay. What I like about this, I do agree with you. I like the way we go from light to dark. Left side of the frame is light and the right side is dark. I think we've got candles or something in the background. I like the way she's leaning on that bench table ledge. and it kind of her eyes led almost into the frame, or a sense of depth is created because we kind of follow through to where her arms are. I like her pose. There's a lot of light hitting that upper arm, but her fingers look almost angelic the way they've been lit, which I think is great. Lots of detail in that hair, but of course we've been skirting around talking about all the technicals. It's really she's just really got a beautiful subject who's got just a really refreshing, vibrant, alive. Expression and projection, I guess, more than anything. True, and I find this a really pleasing portrait. I just think it's really great. Okay, let's go to the third one, and the third one is titled Sunday. And what do you think of this? And we've got a little girl standing against the wall. What do you think of this, Ugo?
So, what I noticed first of all is that she's wearing a white dress, and we've got a white background for most of the frame, and yet we see a lot of detail in that dress. That's what what hits me straight away. It's beautifully lit. Yeah.
Yep. And Ugo, can you sit on your hands?
I'm still pointing.
I'm just worried he's going to hit the mic. I really like this one. Once again, I like the sense of depth we get. The fact that she's kind of at a corner of a wall, and we can see back into the distance there, and then it gets darker there, which creates a contrast of sorts. Gorgeous little girl, love her dress, but look at that expression on her face. She's kind of got this "I can see you" type of expression, which is great. It's great. Lots of texture on that wall, but really the focus is on her. Gorgeous little girl, beautiful dress, and that white dress, which is also looks very silky, reflects is incredibly well captured, because it'd be so easy to blow that out, blow out all the detail there, and
that's great.
And Misha has it. It's really great, and lots of really fine detail in. Particularly her shoulder. Look at her camera left shoulder, and the lace work, if you want to call it that. But also the way that wrap around her hair is tied under her chin, and just really wonderfully lit, and it's just beautiful. Yeah. Okay, we've got 36 seconds. Let's go try to score them. Pick it back the top one. What are you going to give this one, Ugo?
5 stars.
Yeah,
it's just a wonderful.
It's 5 for me. One of the things I think this is I'm not sure what lens he's used. It looks almost like a wide angle lens, because we do get that kind of. I can't describe it, but that wide angle lens effect. Up front. I'm going to give this one 5 too. I think it's a great image. Okay, number 2.
Again, a fine selection of portraits. This is again a 5 star. It's just wonderful.
I just get a sense of life.
It's soothing, and it's
great life and just great. Okay, and the third one, the little girl. Again,
this is superb.
It is, isn't it? Just a great image. 5 for me as well, Misha. Okay, Misha Maslennikov from Russia. You have got 30 out of 30 stars. That makes you Mr. Glitter. And we are actually having more glitterati of late, the last week or so. But yes, you are Mr. Glitter, and you couldn't be more sparkly if you tried. These are 3 great images, definitely worth clicking through on Misha's a stream. A lot of documentary images there. If you want to see, it looks like an urban, I should say, a rural Russia, a Russia that almost takes you back in time. This is definitely a stream worth looking at. So, Misha Maslennikov from Russia, thank you so much for sharing these 3 wonderful images with us all on Flickr.